And good evening. It is the 4th of July on Saturday. Welcome, everybody that's watching. first of all, apologies you weren't here last week. Life, one of those things. And tonight we're having a few technical issues here and there, so we'll see who we manage to get in or not. So with me tonight is Lewis. All right, Lewis, how you doing? I will just unmute your mic. There we go.
Hello.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. You?
Yeah, not bad. You had a busy week.
Yeah, it's been fairly busy this week, but pays the bills.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that feeling. So at the moment, it's just myself and Lewis. Steve is trying to get with us, but there's been a few issues. Karl won't be with us this evening, unfortunately. But let's have a look, see who's with us, who's made the journey here. So there's 18 people watching at the moment, and we have the first comment was from Dan. This was ages ago. He said, "Does the weight room have any comics like the Beano?" That was at 12 p.m. So he was well early. Making Modeler Mayhem says dibs.
Hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy. How you doing? He's obviously saying hello to me. What's that? Oh, it's In It Wizard Day. I'm not following that. I'm not sure. Indie Wizard Day. I think he's referring to Independence Day. I guess. Andy, let me know if I got that right. It's like a cryptic clue. Model making Haggis is there. Hi, how you doing?
Hello, Haggis.
And we've got John Howe saying good evening to everybody.
Hello, John.
Plastic Monkey's with us saying evening, guys.
Evening, Plastic Monkey.
Someone called she's done it to me again. Dexterous Crafter, Nat, saying good evening, everyone.
Evening, Trouble.
Yeah, evening, Trouble. Mark Burgess saying good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's well. Indeed, same to yourself.
Hello, Mark. Yeah, we're doing good.
Chance's in the house. Say evening, all.
Evening, Chancer.
What else have I got? There we go. Model making mayhems. I am cryptic. Well, so the idiots I work with tell me. I'm sure cryptic is one of the words they use. Yes, I'm guessing. Butcher That Model is saying hi, Nat, and he did say evening, chaps, as well. I missed that.
Evening, Dave.
Evening, Dave, and Ian Douthwaite is in the house as well. How you doing, Ian? Are you recovering well? I hope. Sorry, Lewis.
Sorry, just saying hello, Ian.
Okie dokie. And making model making mayhem says it's one of the nicer words, James. Yes. Yeah, for anything like Mike White College, I should imagine that's the same. So yes. So what are you going to be working on tonight, Lewis?
I am working on the group build. Let me just see if I can do this without losing it. Yes, so I am working on the Mitsubishi Zero Fighter for the group build.
Excellent.
I've still got the Spitfire on the go, but because I'm limited for time, I only have weekends to do it, I'm going to be working on this to try and get it done in time. So, and it's not a bad kit. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like a Tamir one. There's a bit of flash and whatnot, but yeah, it's good.
Cool. Oh, there she is in the background.
Yeah, she just told me to stop.
Hi, James.
Hi, Nat. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad.
Hi, Nat.
Oh,
Right,
hi.
hopefully Steve will be there. Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Hi, guys. You all right?
Yay!
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
right.
hear me.
What was the issue?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Absolutely no idea. Because like when I come into StreamYard, you know you set up first of all, don't you? You do your
Yeah.
mic test and everything like that. That was fine. So absolutely no idea.
bizarre.
Very.
Bizarre. But you managed it, so well done, you.
Mm-hmm.
How is Steve anyway? Having a little stress from this evening.
It's been a pants day, really, but it's getting hopefully better.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I was on my bike this morning,
Uh-huh.
and some dog walker
Mm-hmm.
knocked me off it. And I
Did he make his dog jump up at you?
No, he was. I was behind him
Uh-huh.
cycling. It's on a canal path,
Yeah.
footpath,
Yeah.
and so I wasn't going fast. I can't go fast because I'm a so as I approached him, I was going slowly to see which way he's going because he knew I was behind you. When you see someone, they recognise that you're behind them.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he started going to the left. I was like, okay, but his dog was still over on the right, so I still go slow because I can't go between the two because there's a dog lead. So then he went right to the dog. I was like, oh, okay. So as I went round him, he suddenly went left and just bang, knocked me right off my bike. I thought I was ending up in the canal. My head was over the canal.
Wow.
And then he goes, "You want to stop going so blooming? You want to slow down, go too fast." And I was a bit like, I said, I'm a fat. I can't go fast.
I only go fast downhill.
The wind's behind me.
Yeah.
I'm like a sail.
Steve,
And
I mean this in the nicest possible way, but do you film your rides?
No,
Oh, that's such a shame.
no, I don't. It's not going on candid camera.
Just in case you do go in the river at some point. Oh, I mean, obviously, it'd just be between us, but it'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Love you loads, really.
Yeah. And then one of my earpods fell out, and I had to root around for trying to find that. And it's like,
Oh, God.
but
Nightmare.
anyway, but other than that, all good.
But now it's going to be so much better.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you in just 2 seconds.
Okay.
I just noticed that Stuart's saying good evening. Good evening, Stuart. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
Evening, Stuart.
And Mark's modelling ramblings saying, I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back, Mark.
Did I miss you before, Mark? I hope I didn't. I'm scanning. No.
No, he's on YouTube. Yeah.
No, it just obviously means he's back with us today. Indeed. Cool.
Thank you very gladly.
Yes, indeedy. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. So let me come back to you, Steve. What are you working on this evening?
Still on the first round of masking.
Uh-huh.
I'm about 3/4 of the way done. So I've done. Yep. This is the first stage of masking.
Oh.
I've done the underside, and I've done this side.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm just doing this side. So then I've got a spray, one coat of green. So it's always got a light green already. So you're masking over that. Then I've got to finish masking. Then I've got to spray this green. Then I've got to do some more masking on both sides.
Uh-huh.
And then we spray the third green.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's just green. Then I've got all the fronts to do and sides, different colours and more masking and stuff. Yeah. Masking.
Wow.
And it's quite intricate. I don't know if you can tell because it's
And I can see it's not simple masking, is it?
No, especially when you've got like down here, this is really small and all intricate designage and everything. So, yeah.
Have you got all them out yourself, Steve? Or
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I know Lou Damasco from Aztec Dummy does do masks for it, but they're quite expensive. And at the moment, nothing really coming out of America at the moment, post-wise. If there is, it's a real delay.
Yeah.
I have got a set of his masks. I've got a set for my JJ prize, which I'm going to be doing maybe next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, this has all been done with Tamiya tape, scalpel, and a fine pair of tweezers and a toothpick.
And a lack of a dictionary of different words.
Mm-hmm.
And without a dictionary of different words, just any word you can think of at random when you want to show your frustration.
Yes, I should go to mute.
Yes, do remember to go to mute.
Yes.
Okay. So,
and what about your good self, James?
yes, I will indeed show you what I've been doing. Just to clarify, really, for myself, Mark's modelling ramblings said no, I was on the wrong channel. He has a Mark Burgess channel for the YouTube, and he wanted to be on his modelling ramblings. That's why. And when I read that first of all, I'm thinking, what? He's looking at another show? Is there anything else on worth watching tonight?
No.
Don't say yes, anybody, honestly. There's 18 people watching. Please remember your thumbs up. And yeah, thanks for being with us and using us. Right, so myself, I'm very blue today, aren't I? That's because of that. If I take that away, I won't be so blue. Oh, maybe I will. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yes, so, oh God, I've got so much going on the bench. I'm actually doing the 148, this one here, Tamiya Crewman F4 Wildcat. Well, do you know how difficult that is to read upside down? It's weird, isn't it? It's a lovely kit, I must say. This is really, really lovely kit. I've managed to get to the stage where we have got fins everywhere.
Oh,
The cockpit is being built. I've got a duck. Sorry. Oh my God! It's my wife as well.
you couldn't write it.
Oh, you could. So honestly, I've really cracked on with that. So that's really good.
You've got a menagerie of animals going off in there.
Yeah, no, I've got super animals. That's what it is. Oh, seriously. Honestly, you just right. Turn it off. Right. Okay. So yes. So I've been busy doing this, and I've got to the point where we've got the cockpit green on, and yeah, all lovely jubbly. Let's hope that's our only comedy moment today.
The night is young.
So also, I have been busy with my other build, which is for because I'm not clever enough to do one build for two group builds. So I have got my Dauntless 148th Dauntless, which is also in green, but not because I'm a madman. I'm doing two.
Why?
Oh, because I'm mad. There we go. So I've managed to get all the cockpit done in the green. I was just playing. We're trying to sort out the dials on the. That's not going to come out. I know it's not. I would love to show you this with a special program, but it won't work today. There you go. So we're just bringing out the dials on that. I was before we went live. So yeah, I've been really, really busy in the modelling side of things just recently. And this is Accurate Miniatures special edition set, which actually had 3 kits, all the same, but they were for Midway. It was Operation Torch, I think, or something like that. And I was really excited because I was going to build all 3. And I got all the bits out and then realised that I've got enough to build 2. And unfortunately, they've packed it wrong and I've got the wrong sprues, or someone has had a fiddle with the box before I got hold of it and taken stuff out. So I've got enough to build one side without any wings. All the rest of the sprues are missing. So I'm gutted, absolutely gutted. Although I'm quite happy with the fact that I'm only building 2 now. But yeah, honestly, what a fantastic all this detail inside the cockpit. Every single piece is an additional part you put in. I've put some pictures up on the Creche, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be a real fun
Yeah, I saw in pictures earlier on.
Yeah. So, yeah, all cool. Right.
How's your hand?
Oh, drama. Look, injured soldier. Look,
Oh, it's a little nick.
a little nick.
Ouch.
I'll tell you what, only about half the depth of the sword went into my thumb.
Oh, half a tooth.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Horrors. Yes. So, yeah. Basically, all that happened was I won't go into the full story because my wife won't be very happy if I did. But nevertheless, I was busy pleasing my wife by cutting some wood for her.
How predictable, Lewis.
Yeah.
What? Honestly, you guys have got a mind of the sewer. Honest to
Have you,
God,
Steve?
I'm not going to get my saw out.
You were pleasing your wife and you sawed it off.
The scar would not be on my hand, would it? Anyway, move on
What
quickly.
you were doing with said saw.
I was busy
What
sawing.
you were doing to said pleasure in the wife.
Basically, all it was she just wanted a little bit more elevation on her bed.
Oh yeah.
So I was sawing some wood to put around the flower bed. Oh, dear.
Honestly, James, you can't get the stuff nowadays.
Honestly, Nat, do you know what? Sometimes I
clearly
wonder.
you can't because
I
you
do
sawed it
really
off.
wonder. But anyway, yes. So yes, I was an injured soldier. To be honest, I was asked politely.
You were milking it, in other words.
No, no, I was asked. I wasn't asked politely at all. I was. It was asked of me to do what I'd asked that I would do.
Informed.
It was done in such a way that I made a point, and then I got the point. But the good news is that my dear wife
sore point.
has been feeling guilty for the last 3 days because I've been walking around with my hand in a sling. I plastered my leg and put a bandage around my head. Not that I've milked it in any way, shape, or form. Anyway,
No, of course not.
right, Steve, I'm going to hand over to you for a second.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Can you just go through the chat very quickly to keep up to date? And I'm going to mute myself and
sort out your menagerie.
Yes, I'm just going to put my frog and my bird back away.
Okay. All right, let's go up. Let's go up. Yeah. This is worse. Bottle making him mayhem is just going to call me the mask now. Yeah. I don't think maybe a mask would be a good idea, actually. And also the bleep button. Colorman Studios and Crafter, how are you doing on the glorious day of rebellion?
Doing really good, thank you, Connorman.
Butcher that model thumbs. Yep. That's Dave. And we got coming on. How are you doing, Mayhem? Yeah. Mayhem, total professionalism. Of course, we are.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And you're quite right, Mark. Yes, there's a menagerie going off in James's bench. So good. And butcher that model Dave. I have stuck my thumb right up. Okay.
He's done his thumbs up. Good good o.
Don't want to know what he stuck it up, but you know,
up in the air.
Maybe like you, James. I'm alive and kicking. Don't step in front of me. Okay. And we got Skullfish in saying good evening all.
Evening.
Skullfish. Evening, Skullfish.
Colorman Stone, that's just a flesh wound. Yeah, totally agree. Model making my hand pom-poms. Pom-poms. Okay. Call it draw. And model making just keep digging, James. Yeah.
Oh yes. It's only the depth that varies, let's be honest.
Yes, indeed. That's always the way. That's what she said. I guess you don't know what your word is if she wanted the wood to grow, not get cut. Okay.
No, she's happy now. She's got her wood at the length and depth that she wants it.
Yeah, model makes him saying I don't really want to know about his wood. And so, what colour are you using for the Romulans? Oh, I can't even say it. Romulan ship. It's not Romulan. It's Klingon. And I'm using a number of different greens. Tamia. Quite a few different ones actually. Done a mixture of LP and the XS. And that's us up to date.
Cool. Well done. So, those of you in the chat, what are you up to tonight? What have you got on the bench? You got anything going on? Or are you just so happy to be watching us?
Is this the current banner?
Huh?
Aircraftman Inlay Loonies. Is that correct?
What?
Banner.
Oh no, that's old. I didn't do that this week. Silly Billy. Although I did obviously do a title. Let me change that.
So we have 20 people watching. Just the one like at the moment. Thumbs up. So yeah, please do give us a thumbs up. It does help towards our stream statistics and puts us up in the search engines and what have you. So we do appreciate the likes. If you don't like, please tell us what we don't. What's wrong in the chat. Mark's Modelling Mayhem saying he is chilling after work. Don't blame you. And he's on the sofa with a beer. Yep. Yeah. Pubs are open today, don't they? But I ain't going down to the pub tonight. Not worth it.
I'm not sure.
Too many nupties around. They ain't had a beer for so long.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not sure I'd want to go down there today.
Social distancing be going right out.
Let them get it out of the system first, Steve.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why do you want a Saturday? I ain't got a clue, but there you go. Chancellor's saying is FX 172 Blenheim for the Pacific Theatre Group build.
Oh.
That's nice. Nice. So yeah, what else? Any else building out there? What's on your bench? Right, I need to mask.
Mask.
The Mask of Zorro.
The Masked Wonder.
Yeah.
Called many things before, but tonight he is the Masked Wonder. Oh, well, that went wrong, didn't it? So as you notice, we were a little early this week. That's just me being overexcited when I was doing the post, and I couldn't be bothered to change it. So we decided to go a little early this week.
So Common Man is saying, I'm just here hearing about the hobby, having a good laugh once in a while. Yeah, well, we try to. We're not serious. We don't take ourselves that seriously. There's other people that can do that. And then, chat's going mad. Butcher David saying, Bentley's the Night Haunt miniatures, Warhammer spooky things.
Ooh.
Model making mine. Nothing on the bench has been back at work. Oh, you back from? Is that after being furloughed for a while? Mark's modelling ramblings. We'll be back in lockdown again in 2 weeks. Yeah, probably not far off, mate. Not far off. Especially when you look at
I genuinely hope not.
Especially when you look at the likes of Bournemouth beats the other week. That's ridiculous. Social distancing at a pub. More like anti-social distancing, yeah. So I'm just not going down. We were thinking about going down later, but no. Anyway, shut at 10 anyway, so. Stuart Bellham VJ Days, the FX 148 P40 Warhawk on the bench tonight. Excellent. Post some pics in the Creche of your build guides as well, guys.
Indeed. We will be going through them.
Did we put up a post for builds this week?
Yeah, there'll be a rollover. Poor old Lewis is going to be working his socks off tonight.
Oh, he's going to be busy tonight.
He's got a rollover for the pictures. And then we've got obviously the group build to go over as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, poor old Lewis he's got his work cut out. Well, I say poor old Lewis.
Oh, you can just see the excitement on his face.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm used to challenges.
You just had to, didn't you?
Model making mime saying, "Where's Karl tonight?" Life stuff going on. Really, he'll be back soon.
He'll be back soon. He's got a few bits and pieces that he's dealing with. So,
yeah.
And I'll be honest, we've all gone through it a little bit of late.
Yeah.
So it's no big deal. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back soon enough.
Bullshit model Dave saying, Mark's model rambling saying model some good figures in the Nighthawk series. No idea. And he's saying Death Guard are still my favourites though. Model making name, yep, it is still. He's saying, Dave's saying you do like them, got them all now, starting on the Bone Reapers as well now.
Nice.
Sounds all great. So he plays them in 40k, Age of Sigmar. Just don't have enough time to paint them all. Lewis, don't go putting your foot in it. No idea.
Lewis put his foot in it?
No, he doesn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do anything like that.
No. Sounds like a spurious comment. Wow, look at me with my big words. I don't know what that meant, but it sounded good.
As long as it sounds good.
Well, absolutely. That's what I say.
Malcolm's in chat saying good evening, craft people.
Evening, Malcolm. Oh, question for you, Malcolm. This evening, I tried to use the program that controls the cameras because there's a the one we always keep saying there's a program for that. It wouldn't let me use it while I'm using StreamYard. Have you had such a problem, or is it just my computer? It's probably my computer, in fairness. Let me know. Send me a message. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give let Lewis off a little bit.
I like the sound of that.
Not that he knows it yet. Oh, hello. That should be interesting. This might not go well. Right, I shall do that in a second. In that case, the joy. Mark was just saying, just me. Yeah, it would be just me. It's because I haven't got the program for it. That's what it is. I haven't got the tools. Not the first person to say that. What? Oh, indeedy. We've got 22 people watching. We've been going for 35 minutes now. Thank you all for being with us. Make sure you say hello and chat with each other in the chat as well, obviously. We've got Lewis in his 0, doing his Star Trek stuff. It's not a Klingon. Is a Klingon. Oh, I can't remember.
It's a Klingon.
Steve, help me out. It's a
It's
Klingon.
a Klingon.
Thank you.
Katinga. Battle cruiser.
Steve's playing with his Klingon. It's just so funny.
Fond
Just popped in evening slaves of the plastic. How is everyone and your weekend so far? Yeah, Mark, all good for me.
All good. All good.
All good for me.
Steve's decided after today that he's going to ride his bike in his swimming trunks just in case.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you what, if you do that, if you get your budgie smugglers out, you're definitely going to get pushed into the canal.
Not going to go there.
Oh, you're being so good.
Yeah.
Chance just saying someone really need top release new ground crew figures sets using some old ESCI 8th Army Artillery Group crew to represent RAF ground crew in Malaysia. Wow, there's some lateral thinking. Yeah, there's not a lot of ground crew figures really. They haven't really changed, have they? I don't know. Like kit wise, they're all pretty much the same figures that they've always been. There's very few that are different. Modifications. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. He says, being completely ready. No, you weren't. Okay, so there you go. So I've let's get rid of that. Don't need to see that chat. Come on. That's it. Right. Don't know why it's doing that. That's a bit weird. Okay, so so I've gone onto the Saturday Night Creche Facebook group page. The idea being that I will what's going on here? Let me stop. It isn't quite right, methinks. Chrome tab. There we go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's why I was on the wrong page. That's better. Right, okay. So gone to the Saturday Night Creche page, as you're all familiar with. I thought I'd have a quick look. No, I don't want to write that. Thank you. The VJ Day group build started on Wednesday. All the rules are there on the pin post and the announcements. So I'm going to go over to the photos and see in the album section how many people put albums up.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that.
So what we've got here, done quite well actually. We've got eight albums up. So well done, everybody. I'm going to have a quick smooch through the albums. This will come up in Lewis's bit potentially later. I want to know. So let's click on the first one there. It says VJ Day build model making something. Model making trucker. Oh, there we go. So this is Lewis with his 0, and he has done his first picture is the kit showing it's unstarted and the date and time of which that picture was taken. Very cleverly done with his monitor. Well done. I won't go through every single picture, but obviously there the sprues. He's taken all the pictures of what's in the kit that he's gone into. So good. Well done, Lewis.
Thank you.
The only problem with this is it's going to kick me out each time. I'm going to have to go through the albums. Oh, long. Come on. Worky.
Likey.
So we got our next. Come on, technical stuff, work. So you got the next VJ Day offering from Scott, and he's just posted up a picture of said kit that he's going to do, and that looks very similar to the one you're doing, isn't it, Lewis?
Yeah.
Okay. There he goes. No, this is Steph. Steph's put this up. Sorry. Steph Knightley, budget modeler, has put in his kit, and it's the Hasegawa 132nd Mitsubishi J2 M5 Raiden or Jack. Wow, 132nd. That's going to be fun. Good old Steph. So there again, you can see he's put a picture up in there with the date and time that he's taking the picture. So that's cool. I thought that was Scott. It wasn't, but it was Steph. That's cool. Sorry, computer very slow today. There's lots of internet issues the last few days. I think they're upgrading the mice that they use to run the whole system in their little wheels. There you go. So Scott's the next one we're going to look at, and Scotty's victory over Japan group build, and he's going for a Spitfire Mark 8, nearly. Cool. And again, he's done the pictures of all the sprues and the kit. Lovely jubbly. And who else we got? It's exciting, isn't it? Got myself. We won't go through that album. So obviously my one's the next one there. So that's my Tamiya Wildcat. And then we've got this one here. So this is the oh heck, it's not a Russian bird, and this is a Bristol Blenheim, the Airfix Bristol Blenheim that is being done by Len or Chancer, and it's all his fault, so blame him. That's looking good. And we keep going. Photos, albums. Sorry, I'm whizzing through this. Oh, someone's just had an album. Butcher's Zero. So there we go. We've got Stuart Bremer. He's doing an Airfix 148th Warhawk. Nice. That's a nice kit, that is, actually. It's a new tool offering from Airfix. Lovely. Oh. And we've got the last one there, which is... There we go. This is some US Marines in the Jungle from Chris Walters. He's going to do some figures. That's pretty cool.
That's good.
Yeah, that's going to be quite nice. I wonder if he's going to try and recreate that scene of the box art. That'd be quite interesting. Not that challenging anyway, Chris. Honest, I'm not. But,
has he got any photo etch for it?
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. If he's going to put them in water like that, I think that'd be like photo etch. giving them the same headache, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So so we've had a good uptake of entries for our first group build at the Creche. We have got 9 that have got their albums updated. Well, updated, put on there at the moment. Butcher's just done his, so I won't ignore it. I will go and have a look. So there you go. Butcher's doing a 170-second 0 from Airfix. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, that's a good amount of people that have entered already. Please make sure you read the rules and post up your albums, etc., etc. So well done, everyone, for getting involved. I'm just going to go back to the chat and see where we're at. If I miss somebody, I do apologise, but hopefully I won't. So Modeler Phil's in the house saying, how you gluing all? Just going to listen in because putting curtains before lights out. Does he mean he's pulling these curtains? I don't know. That's cool. So Mark just asking Nat there, how is a Diamond Point Tiger coming on? And slowly is the answer, but steady. Hoping to get more in her stride as confidence grows. And we've got S3 Model Works or Scotty's Scale Studio saying good evening all.
Evening, Scotty.
Evening.
Hoping everybody's well. Yeah, we're all good. Thank you, Scott. Did some hellos between each other. Yeah, obviously Mark and Nat are having a conversation there about Nat streaming, live streaming. She did a second one last night. It went very well, I thought. Well done, Nat.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I haven't watched it yet.
She's her confidence is definitely growing. You can tell.
It's all right, Steve. You're not the only one.
I was there.
I'm there for about 10 minutes and then I had to go.
Which the model said photos just added. Yeah, I saw them. Thanks, mate. Thanks for that. Just obviously chatting between each other there. Yeah, so we're all up to date with the chat. 26 people watching and nearly 50 minutes in. So congratulations for everyone being with us and choosing us. We're very, very grateful. Well done, everybody. There's some interesting stuff going on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm on the hour. So once we've been going for an hour, I shall do the obligatory. Is that the right word? I got loads of words in my head that I'm not quite following today. So obviously the title of our show today. Don't answer now. Don't put any answers in the chat now. But I've used Foes Haughty, and I wondered if anyone would get the reference to that. So Foes Haughty, and I will ask for your thoughts on that in 5 minutes. So give it some thought. But don't answer yet. And Modeler Phil saying, yes, he's putting curtains up, holding a drill and trying to text at the same time. Thank God it's not a sword. You end up with an ouchie like me.
He's there.
Oh, don't. I'll tell you the funniest part was when I was bleeding everywhere, my wife was saying to me, oh, you must put bandage on that. And I said, yeah, give us a hand. And she's like, gone all over faint. Like, oh, blood, I can't do it. So I'm trying to put a bandage on myself. One-handed. Hilarious. Never mind. All better now. Clownman's studio is in the house. I didn't see the hello. It maybe it was there. I didn't see it. So my apologies. Nice to see you there. He's just saying, you speak the Queen's English in it. You should. I'm ad-libbing. He says, you speak the Queen's English. You should have a better grasp in the language than us in the States. Well, some of us speak the Queen's English. Not all. Yeah, don't forget. Don't forget to pop your pictures up in the post, telling us what your work in progress pictures. Oh, the words will come to me eventually. That post is on the mess. I noticed that Mark's modeling rambling has just popped some in the gallery, so that's lovely. And Malcolm said, "Did I miss the story of the saw incident?" Yes, you did, Malcolm. I'm not going to bore everyone. Basically, I put a saw through my hand. Ouchie. There you go.
While he was
you'll have to watch on flip side if you want to know the rest. And Quellerman just saying no comment on the one-handed. Well, you know.
Carl, shouldn't pick on the inflicted.
No, technically, yes. No, leave it, James. You've milked it enough.
Yep.
Yeah, so Malcolm, how are you feeling anyway? I know Malcolm was feeling a bit poorly this week. I seem to have seen somewhere. Hope you're feeling better. Where's that? That's what we're after. And Malcolm's just saying, oh yes, I saw. Oh dear.
Boom, boom.
I'm sure there was a joke in there somewhere.
He saw.
What did he see?
I
don't understand.
This is the question. What is it that he saw?
Oh, what's disappointing? That didn't work quite as well, did it? Oh, you hate that when that happens.
Don't you just?
I hate it when you realise your own mistakes. Never mind. It's only a model, and it's my model. Mark just saying they're happy 4th of July, you ungrateful colonies. Hello, it's not colonies at all, but you know what I mean. I need to go cool off the workspace and make a little progress on the Spitfire for the VJ Day build. I stayed up too late and slept longer than I should have. Oh, Scotty. Bless your heart. Oh, there's some good news. Quanaman's just saying, gentlemen, I have a reprieve. I don't have to see the cardiologist for 4 months. Well done.
Oh, that's cool.
Good.
Very good.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
I'm just going to mute my mic because I'm going to do some spraying.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, all good. So, answers in the comments. What do you think my title to today's live stream is all about? So I put it as the title, Foes Haughty. Can anyone tell me what that is referring to? Go. I should have downloaded the theme tune to Countdown. Shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't think that through.
Oh, okay. So that goes there.
So, like I say, Foes Haughty. And what am I referring to? That is today's title of our show. So it's just coming up to 8:26. We will do work in progress, etc. on your bench. We'll do that in about 40 minutes or so. Malcolm was just saying there, thanks, James. I'm better, thank you. Basingstoke A&E looked after me well. Turns out that I am obese and I have a gallbladder that makes congratulatory gallstones, painkillers, bland diet, and the rest, and I'm okay. Well, something in which people get, and I'm sure you can manage that. But yes, it's not very nice. So I'm glad you're feeling a bit better though. So I'm hoping to be with Malcolm on Monday on the live stream they do over on the Models for Heroes to finally finish my paper Spitfire.
Ooh.
Yes. Malcolm challenged me to a paper model build. It's all Malcolm's fault, honest. Yes. And it's been an interesting process. I won't say that I loved every minute of it because I haven't. But yes, it's been fun, but not a lot to do now. What I'll do, I'll show you actually. Why not? So yeah, there we go. There's my paper Hurricane. Actually, not Spitfire. There it is. It's got wings and everything.
That's good.
So I just got to do a few bits and pieces underneath. I decided that we're not going to do the wheels down on it. The reason being is that there's some reinforcement you have to put in. I forgot to do before I sealed it up. The guys, basically, I was saying to them that I didn't want to not finish it, but I wasn't really enjoying it. So we decided to try and do it in a way in which the canopy is going to be open and it's falling to the ground because I've bailed out on the project. So yeah, if you fancy a challenge, get yourself a paper model. They're quite easy to do, if I'm honest. Once you get your head around exactly what you got to do, and they're I would recommend it. It's a bit of fun. Hats off to all the guys that make paper models, honestly. because I've not made this look very. Yeah, it looks all right, I suppose, on the camera there, but close up. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that was that. So let's go to the answers of the little question they posed. So today's title is Foes Haughty. And what am I referring to? And we have the first person was Quanaman, just reminding me that the word I was looking for was colonialist. I still said it wrong, but never mind. Mark there has said the Star Spangled Banner. And yes, that is exactly what that is from. It is some words from the Star Spangled Banner, which is the anthem, national anthem for the USA. And obviously it's the 4th of July. So happy Independence Day, all you ungrateful people over the water. But you're our best friends, honest.
Oh, you muppet.
So we get rid of that. So well done. There's a couple of comments in there. Lots of chitty chat. Mark was just saying that the British are jovially known as the haughty foes. Yes, we are. Indeed. There's lots of chat going on, and I find it really hard to keep up with it.
It was going quite fast tonight earlier.
Yeah. Model Making Mayhem says that's not what Granny Weatherwax told me, Dave. And he's obviously a Terry Pritchett fan. I don't read it, so I don't really get it. But I guess it's a character from Terry's books. So yeah, all good. Chat's going very well tonight. Well done, everyone, for chatting between themselves. Cool.
Oh dear.
So yeah, you've still got a little bit of time for you to pop your pictures in for Lewis to go through as your work in progress. We're going to do that a little bit later. So head on over to the Creche's Facebook page to upload that. So I suddenly realised today is the day in which, or the weekend actually, if life hadn't stopped, would be the weekend in which I was in Eindhoven for my first European model show.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Very sad that it hasn't gone ahead, obviously, but it is confirmed that it's going to be. There's going to be a show next year, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So hopefully going to manage to get over there for that. So what about you guys that are watching? Is there any shows that you've particularly missed this year that you would normally go to, or events?
Still haven't heard anything about Telford.
No, there's not been any mention of Telford yet. I think, to be honest, it's the waiting to see what happens over the course of the next month or so. But I would think they'll make an announcement pretty soon, one way or another. So that obviously brings me on to the next question, which would be, as you've not been going to shows, is there more chance that you will make the effort to go to any shows that are still on the calendar that you may not have gone to? So, for example, Telford obviously is coming up in November. If it goes ahead, are you going to make a special effort to go this year because you've not been to other shows? Let us know in the chat. Mark's just saying there, is everything okay with Karl? Yeah, Karl's okay. He is dealing with some normal life stuff and couldn't be here tonight. So, yeah, no, he's good. Quanaman's just saying there that just saying now, I thought Australia, Canada for you guys best friends. No, we love everyone here. We love everybody.
So out of the 24 people that are watching, what are you working on? We've had some of you tell us what you're working on.
Oh, yes. So Butcher, that model's just saying only Telford. I like Telford. So yes, I'm going to be at Telford, hopefully, if it carries on. Mark's modelling ramblings said the Salisbury show and Milton Keynes. Yeah, I've missed them too. Really have. Mark's just saying, Mark Owen saying he missed the Scots Nationals in Perth this year. As I catch up with Karl when he's on. I love to go to Telford. Yeah, it depends where you are in the country as how feasible that is for you, but it's worth the effort. I've got to be honest, it is worth the effort. If it's on, it's worth going to. Butcher the model saying we heard Karl was okay, but no news on the nun on the push bike and the cucumber. Okay. I'm not sure what that refers to, but fair enough.
No.
I'm sure nobody was hurt or squashed. Mike Ewan's just saying, hopefully Scout Scotland in my hometown of Edinburgh is still going ahead in September. You never know. Yeah, hopefully. Stuart's just saying there, I've never been to a model show. Shame on me. We'll go to one day. Not shame on you at all, but it's worth the effort. Definitely worth it.
Can be a nice day out.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm honest, Telford, obviously one of the biggest shows. I think it still is the biggest show in the calendar. It's quite mind blowing, and I would sort of suggest that you might want to go to a local show first.
I went straight into Telford.
Yeah, Telford is one of those things. On your first time experience, I can guarantee you'll walk around in a daze most of the time because there is so much to see, and you'll miss loads. Yeah. Markham Model Making Mayhem are talking about Pritchett books. Where did that go? It was there a minute ago. Malcolm's ever so excited because he's working on policy. Hurrah! Never ending. Chat's moving so quickly. Oh, okay. That's good. I've lost the ability to go up and down on my chat.
Ooh.
Oh no, I've sorted it. What's that? Yeah, Mark's modelling rambling saying, Stuart, show advice, leave your wallet at home. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you'd be amazed how quickly you can spend, and you can walk out with some good deals, not often, but some good deals here and there. But yes, you will notice a hit on the wallet if you're not careful. Or either leave your wallet at home and take a handful of change with you, or what you think you need.
I would say take cash.
Yeah, take cash with you and leave.
Don't take any credit card or anything like that. If you're going to buy food there, put that in a separate envelope or something.
I would say, food-wise, if I'm honest, I would say to you, take a little packed lunch with you, leave it in the car.
I was going to say that. That's what I've done each year.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, that's what I've done. It's not to save money per se, but it gives you a chance to go out of the venue and then come back in on it.
Yeah.
And I always find that quite useful.
There is a Costa Coffee just up the road as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's right next to the town centre, so you can go and get a sandwich. You can walk up to Asda, which isn't that far. You know, yeah, it's worth it. Definitely worth it.
But yeah, I took a packed lunch.
Packed lunch is a winner because if you go out in the car park and eat in the car, there's always someone else out there, and you end up having a chat, and they'll always say to you, "Oh, did you see that?" And you go, "Oh no, where was that?" Yeah, that's also a good thing as well. I will aim to be at Telford. This is Chance. The Chance is aiming to be at Telford with the Wrexham Wings Model Club. Excellent. We shall watch out for you, and I shall.
Yeah, keep us posted on that. Excuse me.
Nat's just saying that. That's nice, isn't it? Lewis is going to treat her to a trip to Telford. That'd be lovely.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I didn't say anything.
Pretty certain that's what's going said in the chat. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll let you sort that out. No, you should definitely.
Yeah, you should actually both be going. It'd be good.
It's the only show we go to. We only go to Telford because we can only give the kids up once a year.
Yeah. If you just tie them to the radiator, you could go out more often.
Just leave them in the car. Open the window, as
long as you leave the windows open. I mean, I wouldn't say
just leave the jar.
Yeah, just leave them slightly open with a bottle and give them a bottle of water they can throw over each other.
No, they need two bottles, one full of water, one empty.
Oh no, they'll be in the seat belts, won't they? So you know, you won't be able to do that. Anyway, Quallen's just saying sorry about the loss of the model shows. that means I don't get to see the pictures from it. Even a bigger loss for me. Yes, it's been quite funny actually. Obviously, my YouTube started off by just literally doing show reports. So this year I've done almost none. So it's quite weird. Yeah, it's a relief for some people. Thanks, Steve. Modelling Mayhem saying a butch the model. Apparently the nun had a religious experience with that cucumber and the bike seat ended up. I really should read this before we should start talking it. Why do you have left the that's why it left a horrid look on her face. Gotcha. Right. Make sure I read the comments before I start. But that model's just saying the only issue with Telford is you meet some very strange people.
Yeah, Dave.
Yes, that's very true. And if you're very unlucky, you don't see them coming and they just run up behind you.
Go, hi!
Hello! What else we got there? So Mark's Bottling Ramblers said, I'm going to see how the whole COVID thing is before deciding if I'm going to Telford or not. Yeah, no, that's a very wise thing. I suspect that it will be mumbling on, unfortunately. But yes, I'm not quite sure myself. But
it's going to be. If it does go ahead, it's going to be very, very different.
Oh, it's going to be such a loss if I don't go. I've got to be honest. But so there you go. Butcher That Model's just saying the best thing to do, Telford, is leave for lunch. It's a 5-minute walk to Greg's or McDonald's. Yes, there's plenty of options there, and there are other outlets as well.
Well, I don't go to McDonald's because I was feeling
just talking about steak bakes and I'm getting hungry.
Sausage and bean bake. Yes, I love a sausage and bean bake.
So yeah, quite right. Chance just saying we normally have a gathering of YouTube modelers at Telford at midday near the Bring and Buy entrance. Yes, and I'll be honest, I always forget.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Not on purpose. I just always forget. I generally will bump into a group of the guys as they've finished the meeting and they're going their separate ways and go, oh yeah, I forgot. Damn it, is that what the time is? It looks like I'm avoiding people. I'm not, honestly. I just get so engrossed. I need to set a timer. I think have a plan. So normally when I'm at Telford, I'm normally walking around with my t-shirt on so you can see me from afar, which means you can avoid me if you want to. I like to give people the opportunity to miss me. Right, so Mark's Modelling Rambler said missed last year because, to be honest, I after driving all week, I couldn't be bothered with a 2.5 hour drive each way for the day off. Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I get what you mean on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I've been going up there and staying the weekend the last couple of years, and I find it a lot easier for me, not just for the driving, but obviously for the fact that I can wander around and walking around that place and trying to see everything before you go home is hard work, and you end up not really wanting to leave too early, but then think to yourself, if I don't leave if I leave it much later, I'm going to get stuck in all the traffic. But that's extra cost you might want to save for buying a model kit in it, I suppose, or 2 or 3. Or more. I think. Model Field's just saying missed both model farm shows last year, and again this year. I was bad with Frybo last year, and now COVID this year. Fucking it. So Mark's just saying there, maybe we should do a virtual model show. Yeah, I'll be honest, I did talk to someone about a virtual model show about a month and a half ago. And we kicked the idea about, but couldn't quite figure out in our minds how we could do it all in a way in which we could get so many people involved. But it'd be nice to, wouldn't it? Because that's something we could potentially carry on. And he's just saying there that you could set up a webcam and show your show the year's work. Yeah, indeed. Stuart's just saying there that it's a long way for me to Telford. Live far southeast, Deal, Kent. Yeah, would have to say that would be a long journey there and back in one day. Definitely.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, it's lovely down there, in fairness, though. Yeah. Dexterous Crafter and Nat's just saying we made the mistake the first year we went to Telford. We only went on the Sunday. Not really the same. So now we've booked a hotel and do a full weekend. A much better experience. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is, Nat. It really is. It just... I think the other side of it as well is if you're there on the Saturday and then obviously staying over for the Sunday, if you want to, and if you've had enough of everybody, you can go and sneak off and have some time to yourselves. Or if you want to, you can spend a bit of time with people that you chat to, or have over a beer and something, have a bit of socialising, and it actually does make a big difference. Got to be honest. I made the mistake one year of being social and drinking just too much. I didn't go mad, in fairness, but yeah, waking up with a hangover and walking around a model show was not fun. Though I managed to burn it off pretty quick, in fairness, because it wasn't that bad. Butch that model's just saying Dave Satnat turned left onto Queensway 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, turn right onto Queensway. In 200 meters, turn left into Queensway. Yeah. Model making mayhem just saying he'd love to go to Telford. I'll be honest with you guys. Look, I know distances can potentially be an issue, but don't if you do want to come down, if Telford does go ahead and you do want to come down, bear in mind, depending on how far away you are from the venue, my advice would be to look up an Airbnb or like a hotel that's a little bit away from the venue. That'll keep the cost down for you as well. But also, yes, you still got to drive into Telford, but it'll give you the opportunity to break your journey up. So, if you're in the far ends of the country, so to speak, compared to Telford, then that would be my advice. Break the journey up. Definitely worth doing. There's quite a few B&Bs around, but if I'm honest, one of the hotels that I went to was about 20 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away from the venue. Great deal cheaper and well worth the effort, if I'm honest. And if you know some people around your area that want to go and you all want to go together, that makes it a bit cheaper and a bit easier too. Brings its own complications too. Okay, we're just coming up to 9 o'clock. Got 24 people watching. Thank you all for being with us. Lewis, are you close to a point where you want to do your bits?
Yeah. I'll just check. Where's them all?
So Lewis is going to mash some buttons in a minute, and he's going to go through the work in progress part that's on the Facebook page, which is a bumper week. So there should be loads in there. It's going to be fun. And what I'm going to do, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sorry. I thought you. I could see you pausing, and I didn't want to disturb you. I got to shoot off and go and get the missus in a minute.
You don't know when?
Huh?
How long?
Yeah. No, I'm whacking over a message.
No,
right.
How long before you go?
I'll be going in a couple of minutes.
All right. Okay. I was going to say you want to give me a chance just to refresh, but
Yeah. No. You're right. You're right.
no, it won't. It takes about 5 minutes. Because I think I'm a little bit laggy. Yeah.
A little bit laggy.
Yeah. Okay. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay. No problem. Steve's just gone off to reboot. So model making mayhem says that yeah, apparently I talk in my sleep and snore like a diesel engine. People are gonna love me. Well, could be worse. You could sleepwalk. Oh, that's quite a good little segue. Mark's modelling rambling said, "Sorry, Lewis, I'll be working Monday, so I will miss your next live stream as well as Nats." Oh, but you can always catch them on the flip side, so that's cool. But yes, Lewis is doing a massive challenge on his Monday live stream, which is the HK Lancaster in 1/32. Is that right?
It is, yeah, 1/32 HK Lancaster. I'm trying not to make too many modifications to it. I've not got any aftermarket stuff for it, but the itch is starting to get there to buy it because I quite like the photo etch side of it and everything. Oh, I'm getting that look now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've made a comment you shouldn't have made, but anyway, yes, no, he's trying to do it out of the box per se. Although there might be some corrections that might need to be done, you never know.
Yeah. I know there's some bits on the tail that need to be changed.
Yeah.
But besides that, it should be all right. Should be. Touch wood.
Yeah, he's a brave lad for doing that. It's a good kit, definitely good kit. But a good choice, if I'm honest, for a live stream. But yeah, good on you. And obviously, Nat's got her ramblings on a Friday.
Yeah, you can definitely call it ramblings.
It's Friday evening, isn't it, Nat?
Yeah, Friday. It's Friday. The actual live stream is called Friday Gem.
Oh,
and it's Friday night at 8 o'clock on my channel, Dexterous Crafter.
there we go. So obviously tune into those. Make sure you subscribe to the channels. That way you get your bell icon and get your subscription notification even of any forthcoming bits and pieces, and do the same obviously for all of you guys. It's good to support one another, and we've got some content and bits and pieces coming out from time to time. There will be the Sunday parade this week. We're just going to go through what's going on in the mess. There won't be any live build this week. Life is life's definitely stopped that from happening this week. But we've got the cart finished now. We've got our base ready, and we've got our figures ready. And I will be doing carrying on with that diorama soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. That way you'll make sure you'll get a notification when that's going to happen, because I'm still planning. But what I probably will do is I will probably sort out the base, have it all ready, and we'll go through the base of how I'm going to do the base and the different steps in which we're going to make the base. And then what we may do, that probably will be it, because then I can do the rest off camera and show the finished article. So yes, that's the plan. That is the plan. So we're just waiting for Steve to come back. He's gone off to reboot. He should be back very shortly, and we'll just check. Butcher That Model's just saying you don't want to sleepwalk at Dad's. That woman 2 doors down from Dad's is a right man eater for a 70-year-old. Yeah. My brother used to sleep. Well, I think he still does, but he used to sleepwalk, and some very entertaining stories from my brother.
That's sweet talks. I've often get told off by her.
Thank you.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah. Well, my brother's antics. I'm not going to go into it because it's not fair on my brother, but I can remember being woken up several times where he's pressed my nose thinking it was the light. And I'll let you guess in your own minds what he may have done after that point. But yes, quite entertaining. Of course, he denied any of it happening. We made it all up. But I think the final straw was me and my cousin told him the next morning what he'd done. And he couldn't understand how we'd elaborately made this story up between us. Yeah. But I won't embarrass him by going any further than that. He won't be watching anyway, but that's not the point. It's not fair on him. Even though I still need to get him back for my birthday when I was 8 or whenever it was. Yeah. Being born on April the 1st is no fun, trust me. So Ian's just putting there, provisionally planning Telford. If it goes ahead, usually make a weekend of it. Train from Cumbria, a stay at Telford Uni Halls, depending on the COVID situation due to my chemo. It'd be lovely to see you if you are down there, Ian. I really am hoping it doesn't destroy Telford this year. I really, really hope it doesn't.
I'm just keeping my fingers crossed for it.
You're booked in somewhere and all that, aren't you?
Yeah. So we've got a hotel or B&B or
hotel at Shipman.
Hotel booked and whatnot.
Yeah. Bridal suite and all that, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
If it is, it's just for her.
Why waste the money on the suite? I want money for my dog.
Yeah. We've got the babysitter organised, so
lovely. Well, hopefully we'll see. But Yeah, I'm all booked in. So, yeah.
Got the taxi all organised.
No, I'm going to drive up. I'll drive up on the Friday.
Yeah. Well, Nat will drive.
I was about to say, my
Yeah, she's
nominated
the
taxi
taxi.
driver.
Oh, nominated driver. I see. Yeah. Have you got a bottle of Coke for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she won't be able to drink champagne because she's driving.
No, I'll have champagne instead.
So the model making haggis is just saying, wife and I have a hotel booked for 2 nights. Hope it comes off. Yeah, totally agree, mate. Hopefully. I hope Steve hasn't booted it too hard, you know.
Put it through on the side of the wall.
Butcher that model's just saying, Lewis, the sleeper cab is not a hotel. She will not be happy.
It's like the Ritz to her.
I noticed you only get brave when I put my sewing needle down.
Yeah, I've got some brains. I didn't actually think of that. If I took one of the trucks from work, I could fit even more models in.
Well, that would be quite scary, if I'm honest.
Do you think they got parked?
Not you driving your lorry, but the fact that you would think that you could potentially fill up your lorry.
I could try. I'll give it a go.
It's just saying the uni hall's good value, comfortable, ensuite, 2 nights, £110 bed and breakfast. That's really good, isn't it?
That is very good. Huh?
That is very good. And Steve's back with us.
Hello.
Oh.
Sorry,
Right, I'm going to quickly pop off and go and get my lovely missus because she's had another hard day at work looking after dementia patients. If I leave her standing outside, she'll get cross. And she'll attack me with another saw.
Yeah, you be careful with that saw, mate.
I will do. Right, I'm going to leave it to Steve and Lewis. I believe Lewis is going to go through the work in progress. I'm going to watch it on the phone if I can. Not that I'm really watching it because I'll obviously be driving and concentrating. You understand? Anyway, see you in a moment.
See you later, James.
Drive carefully.
I share screen and press that and that. Is that working?
Let's just put you to single screen. 1 second. Right, so you're on single screen. Put that on there.
Hoping everyone can see this.
Yeah, they should be able to now. Yeah, you're on single screen now.
Fantastic. So we've got this one, Stuart Bremer, playing with my P40 Warhawks cockpit tonight.
Looks nice.
Yeah. Presuming there'll be decals on there.
It could be decals or it could be photo etched, which is pre-printed.
Oh yeah.
Because I've got a pre-printed photo etched for my Hellcat.
Oh right, yeah.
It's part of the weekend pack.
Right.
It's a part of the Profi pack, shall I say?
I need to get myself some of them.
Yeah, quite good actually. I use them in my Tamiya F14D as well.
Because this one, it's got decals, and I don't like doing decals.
Luckily, mine was all part of the kit. So, this is that log truck again, isn't it?
Yeah. So Ian not got so much done this week. Had my last lot of chemo about 10 days ago, so been feeling pretty much out of sorts.
Yeah,
Spent most of my time watching YouTube modelling videos. Anyway, good progress on the Atelier trailer. Just needs custom decals and load. The start of the Scania chassis. Also, the rear has been chopped and a resin tag axle set grafted on. Hope to get back in the workshop on Monday.
Oh, good luck to you, mate.
Oh yes,
that's looking brilliant. Do like that. Is he going to use real wood for the load? Lots of tweaks and stuff.
Got Mark Ewing with a Mercedes Actros. I only know that because we drive them at work as well.
You got him.
Thought I was going to sound really posh and know what I'm on about.
Yeah, he says to me that's been a bit of a pig of a kit.
Has it?
Put together. Yeah, he's I tell you what, if that's a pig of a kit, you're doing a bloody good job, mate. Because
yes,
you wouldn't say because that looks very good. But yeah, he said fit issues and everything. He says he's kicked him all the way. But I tell you what, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, that looks spot on. That.
Was that Stuart Bremner's cockpit you showed just now?
Yeah, Stuart Brenner.
Yeah, he says it's decals on that one.
Decals.
Yeah, he's building it straight out of the box.
Bloody hell.
Wow, so that's very good. But yeah, that Mark's truck there is looking. Yeah, it's looking good. It's one of the things he said to me. I'm sure he says it's Italiera. He said they might put these kits out, but has anybody actually built one to see what it likes, how it goes together like? Because, but I'll tell you, that's looking fab.
That's looking spot on. That.
Yeah.
See, I love seeing these because there was that Mazda. I forget who built it. Hobby.
Well, the Mazda car that looked
Yeah.
Frank, I think it was Frankie goes to Hollywood.
And every time, everyone, even the truck, when they build it, they look like you can just open the door and get in it.
Yeah. That must be a decal on the side for the Mercedes, aren't it?
I would have thought.
Yeah. But look, it's perfectly round, there's nothing. Yeah. That is nice. I like, as they say.
I'd love to do them, but it's that finish on the bodywork.
Yeah, it's getting that shine.
Yeah.
Or someone says 2 times more shine. James and his own.
Yep, James with his VJ build. That's the Hellcat, isn't it? Is he doing the Hellcat? No, the Wildcat.
I'm not sure. I'm no good with stuff like that. And I'll skip mine out of the box and take some pictures.
So update on the Atelier MP4 Mercedes-Benz truck, 124, sick of small parts not fitting right. Paint and clear coat is rubbish, as in too many particles in it. I broke the door window, so cut it in half to make it slightly down. New tool is a joke, so I've ordered a kit for the group build, and I'm going to put the truck away to do my main armour kit.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is looking very good.
If that's a bad build, you know what? Your good build. That's like the equivalent to one of my good builds. Well, excellent builds, that.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Especially, you can't see from that picture that there's flaws in the paint and the gloss, the finish you put on it.
No, it looks nothing wrong with it, to be honest.
No, nothing at all.
We've got James again with his working on his 148 SB Dauntless, the air warfare group building in the office of mess.
Right. Yeah, Can't believe that all the little extra parts on the side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been busy this week.
Oh, yes. Mark Ewing, that's inside the truck.
Wow. Wow.
See, how can you say that's a bad build? That is.
Yeah. Even the detailing on the seat, it's just.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Mark, you can't say that's a bad build.
No, not.
Everybody knocks their builds, I know, but their own builds. But I'll tell you what, if you're churning out work like that, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Nah, you could. That's outstanding. It really is.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it.
No, nothing at all. Yeah, that's very good. It's very good.
Finally finished the gloss silver on the Atelier MP4 Mercedes-Benz truck. Lots of wet sanding to get rid of dust particles during the paint, but I've got it as good as I can get. Next will be decals and 2K clear coat.
Right, yeah, okay, these are older ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Older.
I'm going backwards through the comments, aren't I?
Doesn't matter.
We've got Joe McCaslin starting to pull together and fabricate parts for the cockpit fuel cell areas, and 124 Airfix scale M Mark 5B kit parts after the firewall of frame 8, the instrument panel frame and frame 11, the frame and seat attaches, the armor plate behind the seat, and the seat supports attached to frame 11 are kit as well. The control yoke is a modified kit part.
Wow. Again, wow.
Yeah. I asked Joe if he has an understanding of these engines anyway, like if he knows roughly how they work, because the wiring on that engine is just phenomenal.
Yeah. I've seen the close-ups. It's good.
Yeah, and he says, no, he just took them off reference pictures.
Yeah. No, that's... Having built that kit myself, or tried to, shall I say. There you go, Lewis. There's some inspiration for you because you're building.
Yeah. See, it encourages me to do more on mine, but I know I haven't got them skills to sit. I haven't got the time to sit and do the wiring either.
Well, even if you could just do half of what he's doing, I'll tell you that would be good practice. I think.
Yeah. Let's go from this one down. We've got Wrexham Wings Model Club VJ Day build, 1/72 scale LS model, I-67 Yashikuni.
Yeah. That's good. I like the effect he's got on the propellers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. There's a lot of glass there in the front of that cockpit. Yeah. No, that's nice.
See, I like,
well. He's done well. They've done in like 4 days.
thing with like the Japanese aircraft, you can get away with a lot of weathering on them, can't you?
Yeah, because they didn't really prime their stuff, did
No.
they? So there's going to be a lot of paint flicking off, and yeah, they went through the war. So well, they did, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. Very nice. It's even got like the. I wonder if that's easy line is put between the cockpit and the tailplane. They say that's the best one to use, isn't it? Easy line.
Yeah. I like the little base he's got there as well with the sea underneath it.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice, simple.
Yeah. That's nice. With two lots of lines going from the cockpit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we got yours, Steve.
Oh, that's an old picture for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. June 26th.
Yeah. Yes, it's all covered in mask now. Got this first stage of masking doing. So I'm going to paint that in a bit. Let that dry.
Have you got all your electrics done on it now? Or?
Well, I had a problem with the board last week, and I emailed the guy on a Saturday night. Wasn't expecting to hear anything from till the Monday, but he got back to me that night actually, and he sent me out a new board.
No, that's good.
So it came, I think it's Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
So I've got that to build, and once that's built, I can put it in and then hook everything up, and then that should be all the lighting done.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
So
We got Stuart Bremer, just finished my Revell 148 F101B Voodoo, 18th Fighter Interceptor Squadron, Grand Forks Air Force Base, North Dakota.
that's nice. I like
Minimal weathering carried out. Very nice kit to build, built out of the box, and I decided to keep the raised panel lines as the kit was designed. Nice. Hope you like it. Keep well and happy modeling.
that looks very good.
Oh yes.
Really nice. Show that picture of the rear section. Yeah. That's very nice. How are the decals on that, Stuart? Oh. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. I like that.
That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
I think that is all of them in that one.
Yeah.
Where we got to last week.
Yeah.
This is James's.
Yeah, that was his shelf queen he was doing.
Yeah.
I did all that with airbrush. It's really good. Just freehand he did that.
Yeah. It looks really good.
So he said it was with the Soto.
Yeah, Soto 2020.
20, that's it, yeah.
Which is not very nicely said to Nat that I have to get one.
You're so good, Nat.
It keeps him happy because I get my crafting bits.
Well,
Yeah, did not tell you about the stash of diamond art paintings that's in a
route.
Yeah.
well, that's me going to work next week again, Matt. See, even in this truck, he's got the matte linings and everything.
Oh, no, that is very good. Very good indeed. Yeah. Excellent. Pretty good. So even the fifth wheel, the webbing on that fifth wheel.
Yeah.
It's just Spot on.
Even the transmission there.
Yeah, axle transmission, yeah. Yeah, that's very. There's nothing wrong with that, mate.
Certainly not. You know, I wish some of the trucks I have at work look that good.
That's looking good, James.
James is again, yeah. And there's this Scots. I don't know which one it is.
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, and then Dave's. Now that's the Spitfire, isn't it?
It's Spitfire.
So the Aces High, Iron Maiden one.
Oh, that's the Iron Maiden one. Yes, I get that. Yeah, that's the same one Colin's got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's James's half truck. No, it's not half truck. Is it? Yeah.
Dave's thingy into it.
Oh, is it Dave's? Oh, sorry, James has done one the same. So that's why I thought it's James's. That's nice. A lot of detail on that.
Oh yes.
In that rope looks well.
Yeah. Okay. We've got Stuart Bremer. VJ Days spent an hour or so this afternoon at the bench, going to build this out of the box and going to try to use the pilot. Don't normally, but why not?
Give it a go. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm useless at painting figures. That's why I don't bother any of mine.
See, I'm trying to start, but they just turn out quite mutilated at times.
There's my eye, just like splodges of paint.
Yeah.
How people doing for 172, I don't know.
No idea.
I did 172 once for my Airbus. I'm glad you can't see him. Ooh. He's glutton for punishment doing 3 builds.
Yeah.
One. Mark you in the Aces High kit is a nice kit. Done one last month. Yeah, it looks a nice kit.
See, I quite like Airfix's new toolings. I think.
Yeah, if it's the new ones, yeah.
Yeah. So this is Dave's Mitsubishi A6 M2B0.
Yeah, ready for the group build.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And now you're going back a bit now.
I'll look it now. Did James do all the albums?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
For the group build, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll stop sharing then.
Okay. And I'll go to that. Nope. Go like that. Yeah, James should be back soon.
Yeah. Yeah, he just says yes. The Airfix new tooling are really good. He loves them. That because I did the 124 Hellcat in from Airfix, and that was
you've got that. That looks stunning.
Yeah, it was really nice to build. The only thing you have to do is just dry fit everything, because some bits you just have to sand just a little bit off just to get it to fit properly.
Yeah, I heard that when it first came out, a lot of people were saying fit issues, mainly the fuselage, massive gap in the fuselage. Some of them were warped.
See, my only issue with mine that I had was the bulkheads in the middle were just slightly too large, but you sand it off and then the whole lot just fitted together beautifully.
Yeah, well, that's what I say, don't they? Dry fit.
Yeah. So James.
James just saying, yeah, well done everyone. Some great builds indeed. Keep them coming. Yep, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
We'll put up a new post for next week. And Chance's saying, have the Ethic Zero stash for a build series. Hope to do more than one kit for the group build. Well, that'd be nice, Chance. That'd be nice. I'll try and get the one done. But I'll try and get this blooming Katinga a bit further on.
I'd like to do more than one, but with work and whatnot.
Yeah, especially. So I've got the advantage at the moment. I'm off. But,
yeah.
Although I've got to go in on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we definitely won't be returning back until September, so I've got to go in and close all the books down for the end of the year.
Right. Yeah.
Not the financial year, but end of the school year, and just make sure there's nothing else in the fridges and what have you. And I've got to move everything around because they'll be having deep cleaners coming in. So I'm being taken unfurloughed for 1 day. How they work that one, I ain't got a clue. I was thinking about what you were saying about the amount of traffic on the road the other day.
Yeah.
Bad,
Right.
yeah. And today was even worse because I was out on my bike and I go partly on the canal and partly on the main road.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. I think it was a normal day. Like no furlough or anything. Or no lockdown at all.
Yeah. And that's the thing I found. They're easing lockdown, but it's still, if you don't need to go out, don't.
No, that's a bit. That's it. People just going out nearly really.
Yeah.
Just some people just don't. They don't. Oh, I'm not getting into it, but it's just.
Yeah.
You just look and you just think, really? Mark is saying, because my chat's a bit slow. Right, been a long day. Catch you all again soon. Maybe tomorrow on college show if I'm around. Yeah. Take care, Mark.
Yeah. Take care. See you later.
Thank you. He says, great show as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week, if not Mark. But yeah, I'll probably be around in college show tomorrow in the chat.
I would say we'll be about somewhere as well. Lurking in the background. Me getting told.
What roast you got tomorrow then?
I think it's pork tomorrow. So it'll be booking an appointment with the dentist again. And that's just to eat the vegetables.
Oh!
She's just nipped outside, so I'm safe.
And Stuart Ben was saying, got to go. Keep well, everyone. Speak to you soon. Cheers, Stuart. We'll see you again soon. Yeah, mate. Thank you. Thanks for coming. So we've got 18 people watching. If you haven't said hello already, please come say hello. Let us know what you're doing. Where you're doing it. That sounds wrong. Yeah, talk about shows tomorrow. So you got I think James is on again in the morning at 11. I'm sure he'll let us know later when he comes back. Yeah. Colin at 12 now, aren't they? Yeah, 12.
Yeah, 12.
Colin and Dave till 12:30. 12 till 2:30. And then I'm not sure if Boxer's around tomorrow or not. I don't know.
Not sure. I know he's been having a few
issues. Yes. And then it's either Ted or Chris. And then you got
Mike doing his in-between show.
Mike in between as well, yeah.
And then Chris has got, because it's Chris's 3-year tube anniversary tomorrow, isn't it? So he's jumping it and head after.
He'll have his birthday hat on tomorrow.
Yeah. We got a brandy in hand and all.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark's saying too many marks in the chat. No, it is not. Don't worry. So is this your VJ build you're doing now?
Yeah. Yeah, I've still got the Spitfire, but St. James, because I've not got much time, because I've only got weekends.
Yeah.
And this is a time thing. I need to get this done.
Yeah.
And then go back to the Spitfire.
And are you on Monday afternoon with your lectures?
Yeah, Monday, 3 o'clock. For what am I doing? I'm building the Lancaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get it primed as well, ready for painting.
Yeah, I've got to prime my nacelles again on this because I put it to go in and match as a seam line, so I had to fill it with a bit of a red spot.
Yeah.
And sanded that down. So I've got to do them. That's all smooth. So I should just prime over again, and then it's got a green coat to go. I've got to work out which one. Oh dear me. I won't need locking tonight. So what else is anybody else working on out there? Anybody else doing anything else with this BJ build, or you got other stuff going on?
I think Dave's building a cottage, isn't he? On his show.
Ah, right. I haven't seen that, so I'll say I'm not doing work, but because I haven't been watching YouTube at all this week.
No.
Been out on my bike as much as I can.
Yeah.
And the wife's got me cooking. It's like it's so hot and like humid down here tonight. And I'm like, what have I got to do for tea? She's like, I've got to do stir fry. I'm like, oh. Over hot stove. So after they're all done, she goes, "You're right." I said, "Yeah, I'm just actually done." Shut up. I was like, "Come here, like some meats and some cold meats and salad." No, I bought everything for stir fry. Okay. So what paints are you using for that?
I'm using, what paint am I using? Put them down somewhere. So I'm mainly through the airbrush using the Mr. Hobby paints.
Yeah.
And then I've not used them before, but Ammo by MIG, using some of their ranges. I really like the look of their metal ones.
Yeah, I've got. Oh no, it's not ammo. I've got that AK. Oh, yes, I've got. Yeah, I've got a couple of MIG ones.
Yeah.
I've got the matte black. Oh, this is one I got when I was going to be doing my Star Destroyer. I'm in two minds of what I'm doing about that at the moment. 1 second.
Some very good builds, weren't there, in that?
Hello, James. The
This
what?
week? Hello, mate.
Yeah,
I'm
very-
back.
Hello. Yes, very good. Very good indeed. Right, now you're done.
We've got 15 people watching. I know Stuart's gone. Speak soon, yeah, indeed. Hope you keep well. And Mark's gone as well, I notice.
Yeah.
Cool. Chance has just dropped in a question there. General question: how many of you made a point of visiting local model shops recently, as much as anything, to show your support? How about yourself, Lewis?
Well, I try and buy all my models from my local model shop. The Lancasters come from them, and the Titanic's coming from them. So yeah, basically everything I buy, I like to get it from there, just to help them and support them. I mean, I was messaging them even during the lockdown, and they were nice enough to let me have a few things as well during the lockdown.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
A valued customer.
I like to think so.
Yeah, I should imagine you are, indeed.
Yeah.
How about yourself, Steve?
I haven't got anyone.
You haven't got a local shop?
No, I've got a Hobbycraft and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bit,
It makes it difficult.
I wish I did have one, because it would be nice to go and look at models and stuff, because I don't really buy any kits or anything from Hobbycraft. I just tend to get some jars of paint and primer. That's about it.
Mm. Yeah, unfortunately, my model shop locally is not good. Yeah, he struggles, but he does a lot of wargaming stuff as well. So I know he's very busy with that. But I've made a specific point of supporting some fledgling, shall we say, companies that are branching out into having stores and that sort of stuff, but they've been mainly online at the moment. But I've tried to support them as best I can. And a few suppliers that I've used during the years that I know, I've topped up with a few bits and pieces here and there. Don't necessarily need it, but it's just sort of keep the walls from the door. Don't want to lose them.
Mm.
Bit like Steve, I wish I had a good model shop near me. I really do. But, how about those in the chat? Let us know what you've done to support your local company or local shops. That'd be good. Good question, Chancellor. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a bit stuck. I don't quite know what to do. There's a downside to building two kits exactly the same at the same time. As you do things and you go, all right, yeah, so you look like a little technique or something, and you do it on the second one. It looks better on the second one than it did on the first one. Bye. There we go. Model making Haggis has just said nearest hobbycraft is Preston, so online for me, I'm afraid. Yep. Yeah. It's a growing story, isn't it? There are new shops opening, but they're very few and far between, and they generally seem to be up in the middle part of the country as well. I've noticed. Although Haggis just saying that was great when he was a kid in Edinburgh because he goes to Wonderland models. And Chance is just saying that the Chester Model Centre is a great shop, but for my normal subject matter of Russian types, it's not so good. Also go to the War Games store on the Wirral for his Valerio paints plus Hobbycraft in Chester. Yeah. I got quite a few kits recently from MJR.
Oh yeah,
which is primarily online. However, they I believe they've got a shop in Bolton, I believe, and I think they've just moved. Yeah, they're just moving, aren't they?
Yeah.
To a new shop which is bigger, so things are obviously going well for them, which is good news.
Oh yes.
But Mike's a good lad. He's if you got queries or something, or you've seen something. I know with the what was that I bought from him? The HKB17. When that came out, I messaged him and said, "Oh, do you know how much it's going to be?" And he's like, "Oh, there isn't one. That's not coming out." So it's just been announced. And within a few days or so, he'd found out the information and messaged me back. So yeah, he's a good lad. Ian Doubtfight's just saying, in my nearest model shop is 2-hour round trip, as he lives in the wilds of Cumbria. Yeah, but he's on his go-to would be MJR for online shop of choice. Yeah, they could give a good service. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And he's always willing to try something. I know over the last couple of months we did a couple of guys actually. We sent them a message and said to them, "What have you got in the shop? What stock have you got?" Purely to see, what subject matter there was of interest, so we could buy it, and it wasn't something that was going to come in. So that was our way of sort of supporting him. And model making Haggis says, "Whereabouts, Ian? I'm in Kendal." So they're busy chatting between themselves. It's all good. So future plans is we'll be here next week. Is it on your channel, Steve? Oh, Steve's on mute. Picked a good time to ask him a question. Love it when it happens. Yes, we'll be here. We'll be here next week, but I think it will be Steve hosting. But I will clarify that with him in a minute when he comes back. He's obviously popped out for a moment.
I've been doing some videos of how to get started in the hobby. And my family, they're aware that I do this.
Yeah.
They don't quite get it, which is fine. But my youngest brother's been watching all the videos. He's literally watched every video I posted, and he's gone and purchased himself a model.
Oh, right.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll get my kids to make it." It's like, yeah, you secretly, he's wanting to do it. I think he's secretly looking forward to it.
So is it a closet modeler, is he?
I think he might be. I think he's coming across, seeing what fun it is. So he's going to do this model, and then he's going to let me have a look at it. It's like, well, I'm not going to say it's bad or good. You know, you do it how you wish.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong way in doing things.
Yeah, absolutely. Your model, your story.
Yeah.
So Mark's just saying there that he's only 15 minutes away on the bus from Wonderland Models in the centre of Edinburgh. Great online shop as well. Yes, there is. They're very good, and they've got some good offers from time to time as well. Wonderland. Ian just saying there that he's in Greystoke, Wigton is my closest shop, but awful roads. Yeah, difficult when you're in the sticks. See, I live in a village that's in between town centres of such, but my most local shop, which is only 5-6 minutes away, it's not very far, but his selection is vague and sparse, I think would be the two phrases I would use for it.
Yeah.
It's it's a shame because he's a lovely bloke. Can't knock him. I mean, he's great with his customer service. His website, because I've even gone on his website and thought, and I'll look, see what's on his website, see if there's something of interest. But he doesn't list anything. He just doesn't take the time to put it up on the website. It's pointless having the website, it really is. I think about a year and a half ago, I said to him, did he have something? And he's like, oh no, I haven't got any of that. I can get it in. I was like, right, okay. And I said, oh, right, okay. On your website, he said, I can't remember what it was now, but he said he had something. Yeah, oh no, I don't stock that anymore. So it's on your website. And he's like, yeah, but I'm changing my website. And I'm like, oh, you did a new one? He said, yeah, I want to list things and make it better, more interactive. And oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that was about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and he still hasn't done it. So he obviously makes the living he wants to make.
Yeah.
In the way he does, but it's a real shame. He did have two shops. He had one in the local town next to me, and one that was a couple of miles away. But yeah, he reduced it down to one. Shame. So Mark's just saying you can't beat bricks and mortar model shops. Not many left. Just the thing about going into a shop, seeing a kit, chatting to people about the hobby. Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah.
Online's great, don't get me wrong. And there's some great offers out there, but unfortunately those offers, they don't. You end up buying kits because you're looking at a bit of box art going, oh yeah, might have a go at that. And then when you actually get the kit in your hand, you're like, oh, I don't really, the interest isn't the same. And that's the one thing I miss about good model shops is going into there and opening the kit up and having a quick look at what there is.
Yeah.
I miss that a lot. Saying that, actually, there is another model shop that's about 40 minutes away from me. And it's an old boy. It's a real tiny little shop, but it's predominantly railway. But he's great in there. If you want landscape stuff and all that, you can't beat him. He's brilliant, really, really good. And him and his son run the shop.
Yeah.
And yeah, nice. I can't remember what they're called. It's in Stevenage. Is the model shop I'm thinking of. I can't think of what it's called. But yeah, great. And some of the stuff, I tell you this, if you want railway stuff, man, that's a treasure trove in there. There is stuff in there that he bought many, many years ago that's on the shelf, and photo etched buildings and all that sort of stuff. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But unfortunately, not the scale I deal with. I see Steve's back at the bench. He's obviously been spraying some green on his wings there.
Yeah.
Steve, are you hosting next week? I think he just pointed his finger at me. Point your finger at me? Is it you next week?
Can we discuss that after the show?
Oh, yeah, no worries. Okay, fine. We'll just leave it that we will do it, and it'll be posted up at some point, so keep an eye out on the Facebook group, etc., etc. It's no big deal. Yes, so that's all good.
Yes.
Yeah, no worries. I did spring on you. I do apologise, but I'm like that. So is that gone down all right?
Basically, I'm having some. Yeah, so far it's going to dry off now for a couple of days.
Is that just you've not done both sides of the wing though, have you, Steve?
Yeah, both sides.
Oh, both sides. Oh, cool.
So yeah, it's hard because I can only hold it by one bit. So yeah, there's the top side.
Let me focus on you. Let's have a look. There we go. Cool.
It's all about me. Yeah, that's the top side, and then that's the bottom side.
Yeah.
So I shall let that dry off now for a couple of days, and then it's round 2 of masking.
Just out of curiosity, with the masking, when will you take that off? When the paint's dry?
When I've done all 3 paints.
Oh, okay, right, okay. So you're going to mask off of that.
Basically, if you look here, I've obviously primed.
Yeah.
And then I've laid down in not everywhere because there's only a few places where it's very light green is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see what you can't really see the glare? Sorry.
No, I can see it.
So that's better. So there's some light green there. Yeah. And so I've masked over that. So thing going off. Let that finish. Really? So I've masked all over these light greens. Very light. And then I've sprayed the whole thing. And then there's a second shade of green. There's quite a lot on the second shade of green. And now I shall mask over that. And then I will then spray down the last darker green. Then when I've done that, then I will demask it all.
Wow. Okay.
And hopefully it'll be all right.
Yeah. So
that's the thing. I've got to start masking this next. The top section.
Wow. There's so much masking.
Yeah, there's about there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colours on this one, on that bit.
Wow.
So that one needs to be masked. But hey ho.
It'll keep you busy.
Yes.
So just going back to the chat, and Chance just saying fully agree with Mark. Yeah. I think most people do. Model maker.
I wish I had a model shop. Sorry, it's my bad of interrupting. I really do wish I had a local model shop because I'd love to. Because I like to go around and look at the stuff. You know, I suppose the local place to me is probably going to be Hannon's.
Yeah.
But that's not local, really.
It's not. No, it's similar for me, Steve, in a way. I mean, that's a good hour journey ish.
Yeah, it's about hour and a half for me. I've done it once, and I was like, and no disrespect to the shop itself, it's not nothing at all to do with the shop. They didn't really carry my genre.
Yeah.
Of what I make.
No.
So
it's very smart.
I just got a lot of paint and stuff, so you know.
Yeah. It's more of a supplies run for you. I mean, they're what they've got in the shop for your genre of stuff is it's very, very limited. But anyway, model making, like I said, London next week, hopefully. So be visiting Hannout for his order. That's cool. Dexter Crafter was saying, unlike that, we're saying Mark, it used to be good stockist, but when she closed it, it was a shame. And the closest place is Hobbycraft, which is an hour away. Mark's just saying, normally I buy a kit if I see someone build it on YouTube. Lately been aftermarket for my kits. And then cost goes up. Yeah, it's very true. Charles just saying, Hannout is a great place. I make an annual pilgrimage to Hendon when I visit family and go into Hannout as well. Yes.
Yeah, they're nice places. They're nice, really nice people, and they're really nice and friendly.
Absolutely.
You know, they're very, very helpful with what for paints, etc. that I wanted. Very helpful. And even if they didn't have the actual paint that I wanted Pacific Tamiya paint, they come up with a closer match to it, sort of thing.
Yeah, they're great. I can't fault them. The customer service is brilliant. But that's a good thing to point out there, Chancellor, as well, is if you are making a bit of a pilgrimage, remember Hendon Museum is just pretty much next door. That'd be worth a visit in itself. Mark's saying there that I'll support my local model shop as much as I can. Yeah, I think we all try to.
Yeah, like I said, I did have one. I'd love to.
That's the only way I'm able to buy anymore. Is I tell Nat I've got to support them.
Yes. Well, it's all part of it. Being part of the community, you've got to support them. I might use that one, but it'll be backfiring on me if I do. So, yeah, Mark's just making a good point there. Is that unfortunately the Hannout's website looks like something out of the 90s. Yeah, Hannout's website is clunky, to say the least. And the other thing that annoys me with the Hannout's website, I mean, they've got loads and loads of stuff on there. Don't get me wrong, brilliant amount of stuff. But if you try and use their search engine, the amount of times I've gone on there and specifically said, for example, B17 photo etch 148. No, there isn't any. What? Yeah, there is. And every time I've done that to look for something specific, every single time it's been a nightmare to try and find anything. And eventually something will come up, and you can go from there. But 9 times out of 10, I have to troll through loads of stuff, like make it such a very wide, generic sort of like B17, and then you've got to look at every model and every bit to do with B17, and even that brings up the, what was it? There was I don't think it was B17, but it was something I was searching for, and it came up with tanks and cars, and also I was I don't want that. I'm looking for a plane. But anyway, whingy.
Yeah, that search engine is very difficult to navigate.
But I think where Hannout's Hannout's sort of thinking on it is that obviously they have a good business. It does well. Certainly at Telford they have a very big area and an awful lot of models in which are being picked up and stuff. So maybe it's a case of they're obviously it's working. So why try and fix it? Yeah. But it is a nightmare for us. So it's just gone 10 o'clock. I've got 17 people still watching. Thank you very much for still being with us. Some great chat, some great models indeed. You guys.
I'm just responding.
Yeah. Lewis, just check your chat for me, would you?
Yeah.
No worries. Are you going to start your build there? Are you? Steve?
I'm just going to look through it for now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is that again? Is that a Wildcat?
It's Tomcat. It's a Hellcat.
Top
It's
Cat?
the Hellcat.
Hellcat.
Yeah, it's the Edward.
Yes, yes.
Posted 148.
Nice.
We shall see.
Yeah, it's a nice kit. I've not built it, but it's a nice one.
We have heard, Lewis.
Yeah, Chance is just saying there with the Hangout's website, I think that's about, is that you can narrow down the search on the left-hand side when the main search results come up. Yeah, I find it really difficult to navigate. Don't get me wrong. I whenever I try to search something specific, I would use the advanced search, and generally speaking, it doesn't really do it very well. But anyway, enough of that. The service they give makes up for it, and they do stop a few bits, so can't mind really. Right, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to have a little wander around, see what everybody's done. We've looked at Steve's. You don't want to show that again, Steve, do you?
No, not really.
No, it's dry and you don't want to keep moving it about. Let's go over to Lewis then. How have you got on this evening?
Yeah, so I've got main cockpit area all primed and then painted the cockpit green.
Nice.
Did a few little bits of hand brushing the steel. Same with the cockpit. I'm just working on a few of the decals. I don't think you can see it.
No, it's going to struggle, isn't it? Surprise! No. No.
No.
There's a tool for that, Lewis.
Is that?
I'm joking.
Yeah, so I've just done that. Done a bit of scratchy bits on the sides of the seat and everything. And yeah, just applying a few more decals and then we're moving on.
Cool.
Putting it together.
Cool, well done. For myself, all I've literally done is I've been drawing on dials, and I know this isn't going to work, so this is going to be hilarious. But we'll try. Oh, look at that!
Oh,
there we go.
Straight in.
Straight in, yeah. But that was one. Let's see if this one does it. I bet it doesn't. Oh, it's so close.
Oh,
teaser. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got those are my Dauntless cockpits, and let's see if this works. Oh no, I've moved it. Hang on. Let's get this.
No.
Surprise! No, it's not come out as well.
Yeah.
It's almost. It's teasing. Yeah. Anyway, so so all I've done with that is I've just used a white pencil, watercolor pencil, and just literally very lightly gone over the raised areas of the detail to bring it out. It's a little bit smudgy in areas, and I will try and fix that a bit, but it's fine for now. What I'll probably do is I probably will stick a little bit of Humbrol Clear in the dials. Then when that's set, I will go back and try and take off the excess pencil, which I could do with a little bit of water and a brush. So yeah, that's all I've managed to do this evening. I think we're gonna call it a night for tonight. We've been on for nearly 2 hours and 40 minutes. A little early finishing in a way, I suppose, and a little early start, so all good. Obviously, those of you that are doing the VJ Day build, keep posting up your pictures, etc., and make sure you do your albums so we can see progress you're making. Lots of entries, and I know there's a good few more that haven't put their albums up yet. So I think we're going to have a really good turnout for our first group build. So that's really impressive. So thank you very much for your support. We're going to be back next week. It may be just the three of us. Karl might be with us. I'm not sure. But there's, as I said, Karl's dealing with some bits and pieces, and we will be back to full strength when we are. Chris has obviously been out on the bike today. I did send him a message, but I haven't had a response. So I know his good lady had an accident and hurt her hand. So that may have had a knock-on effect with him not being with us too. But again, another life issue that we have to deal with. So that's all good. Anyway, the 15 of you still listening to me waffle, thank you very much. And what we're going to do is we will leave it there, and we will see you next week. Ta-ta!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.